Enough of that. Time to put the pads on, eh?
Oh yeah, it's like I say, I thought there's great energy, there's great enthusiasm, but now it's got to carry over to putting the pads on. These guys will play. These guys they enjoy playing, they have fun, and I don't think it'll be any different on Saturday than it was the last couple of days. So that's what has to happen, and we got to make sure that does happen.
Don't want to look too much into it, but it seemed like each time I looked up today, Devontae Allen was starting to make a play, whether it was over the middle or on the sidelines.
Yeah, he's one of those guys I've been talking about that it's time for him to step up and get a big time because he's got great ability. He's got as good ability as anybody's ever been around at that position. So, he's a blessed athlete. He's got all the skills and all the talent. It's time for him to start producing. I think the last couple of days he's stepped up and done that. It's great to see.
How big is spring for the momentum of a player going into fall?
Well,
just from his standpoint.
It's when they get developed, and we got some young kids that I've talked about that we've challenged to come along and become better players to where they can help us get where we want to go, and he happens to be one of them. Especially those outside receiver spots. It's good to see Angelo make a couple plays. It's good to see Devontae make a couple plays. Justin Hunt's playing the best he's played, and that's all Demetrius Evans make a couple plays out there today. So, we're counting on 3 or 4 of those outside guys to step up and be better players and be better at that position what we were a year ago, and that needs to happen. I thought the last couple of them could continue once we put the pads on. That's good to see.
We've talked about Angelo, got him into bowl practice. I mean, it was only, 6 or 7, but that was a huge jump for him, wasn't it?
No, there's no doubt. I think just having the opportunity to get those guys into those bowl practices, number one, they know their time not being able to play is over, and they're out there, but it's carried over. And he's a talented guy that just needs work, and Mike will do a great job getting him ready to play.
How valuable is a guy like Ricardo Williams? Not only the experience he's got back, but at the same time, you are trying to put pressure on the quarterbacks. You're trying to put pressure on those tackles too, and those defensive ends are going to be magnified because those guys are going to get those other guys ready.
Well, there's no doubt. A year ago, one of the issues that we felt coming in was we had to develop some pass rush. I thought our defense a year ago was able to get a lot more pressure on the quarterback with a number of guys. But having Ricardo out there in addition to Rashad and Gary and some of those other guys, I think we have some guys now that can rush the passer. It's good to see because we need that.
Speaking back to the receivers, I noticed Vedvik is running there a little bit.
He's a tremendous athlete.
Mm-hmm.
He was a great soccer player. You don't know what the hell he's doing, but he looks good running around out there. So we're experimenting with it for a little bit to see if he's got some skills.
Mm-hmm.
He runs extremely well, and we at some point because he's doing a good job kicking and punting part of it too, trying to bring him along there. So we got to be careful with him. We're just seeing if there's a way he can help this football team. And take a look at him for maybe another day or two.
You need another set of hands to deal with your 4 quarterbacks or whatever. Give
a few
him
more.
some.
Yeah. So give another guy running around out there.